Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma Care Plans and welcome back to another video. Today's video is my weekly plan with me in my Plan Ahead planner. That's a lot of plans in one sentence, but it's a planner channel, so hey, you got to expect it. I am using this really fun beach kit from Glam Planner, which I picked up in a glitch sale a long time ago, and it's just been sitting in my in my binder ever since. And I'm not going to go on about it, but I've recently had an epiphany, so it's getting used. Just like in the last video, this is like the version 2 of these spreads, I guess. So I'm currently up to version 3. So this is like the new and improved, and then there's like new and improved again. So there's only this one and one more of these V2 spreads. So yeah, as I mentioned in my last video, version 3 is built on version 2. So you'll see like the similarities and I guess how I came to version 3. But you're watching version 2 and that's okay. Just noticed I have stickers on my hand, which is nothing new, but it's probably a little bit annoying, so I apologise. I have been known to have a sticker or two on my hand in videos, but normally it's not this large and in charge. So yeah, soz. This was filmed a month ago too, so not really much I can do now. I have the same beautiful nails as last video too, which I haven't had for like 4 weeks. So it literally was filmed at least a month ago. A little bit about this spread. It's actually a bit of a depressing one to look at because I planned it, and you'll see it's planned for when I was supposed to go away on a little log weekend up north to, if anyone's familiar with, if you're from Australia, you'll know, but if you're not from here, Queensland. I guess it's kind of like someone from the north in America going south to like Florida or California, like going to the beach. And like we still have beaches and nice weather here where I live, but going up north, it's just like nicer. So I was supposed to be doing that on Thursday, which I'm filming this on Wednesday, so I was literally supposed to be going tomorrow. And we had a snap lockdown and Queensland closed the border to us. So I had to cancel the trip, which is, it is what it is. Like that's the risk you take of booking anything in Australia at the moment. It's just these stupid snap border closures. But that's what could happen when you sign up. So disappointing, but it is what it is. We're hoping to actually go next week now. We're just waiting on an official border announcement because the reasoning for the lockdown was, we had a couple of cases, but the frustrating thing is they were never out in the community. They were all linked and us. Anyway, you probably don't care. You in America are having not the best time with COVID. So anyway, long story short, it never really was an outbreak, but it is under control. So we're hoping that the border will open over the weekend and then we can go next week. But at this point, I didn't know this and I was planning to go. So I guess that's the risk of, planning these out a couple of weeks in advance is things can and do change, that's fine. That's what happens. It's life. So yeah, I just kind of hacked at the planner and made it after this video, obviously, when things got cancelled, and just changed it because now I'm going back to working my normal days, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, anyway, you get to see something a little bit different in the video, so whatever, it is what it is. But the reason I use this kit is because I thought it was perfect for my little beach vacation. Too bad it didn't end up panning out, but that's okay. It is what it is. I actually ended up, what I'm doing here is I changed out the girl boxes. I don't know, I just wasn't really vibing with them. So I just wanted to use all of like the clip art, I guess. Yeah, that's what you call it, clip art? Yeah. I just wanted to use all of the stuff, like, you know what I mean? I just didn't really love the girls. So it worked out fine. Ended up moving those to the other page, as you saw, and I will save those for leftovers to use in the future. Don't really know what happened this week because it hasn't happened yet. I'm filming this the week before. Like, sometimes I film the week before, sometimes I film the week after. It's a bit of a, honestly, mishmash. It's just because I work full-time and at another job too, I kind of just fit it in when I can. So I'm sorry if things are a little out of order or all over the place, but yeah, I generally film quite far in advance, and then I have to go back and do all the voiceovers, and those are the ones that end up being out of order. So yeah, but if I've also tried to do them like talking live, and I just run out of stuff to say. So I end up just cutting out the audio and doing a voiceover and speeding it up. Anyway, so yeah, here we are. We've arrived at this. This is what's been working for me. Yeah, so I mentioned that I was trying to mix it up and do some other plan with me's as well in a few videos back, I think, so not always in this planner. I'm currently, for the week that I'm living in, trialing filming my main spread. I'm not sure how much I like it or how well it's going to turn out, but that's what I'm currently doing, because I put down the base of the spread the week before, so like anywhere from like Wednesday to Sunday of the week before, I lay down the base, and then I do the day by day, but I literally do it each day. So for Monday, part of my morning, routine, I guess, is to sit down and fill in the day before. And then same thing Tuesday, Wednesday, you get the picture. So previously I have kind of been a bit loath to, like, do I get out the camera every day? Like, that seems a bit ridiculous. And then I've also tried to note down everything that I've been doing and then do it all at once at the end of the week. But I don't like that, because that feels like I'm just planning to film, which is not what I want to do. I plan for me and then I film it so that I can show people. But I don't want to plan for the camera, if that makes sense. So I went back to doing it my original way, which is put the base down, do it day by day, and I'm actually filming each day. So my new setup, like the tripod and the camera, is quite light, so I can just pick it up and down and move it onto my desk and move it off again. And I just turn the camera on, I film the clip, like don't really worry about like cutting it and editing it and that sort of thing. I just film the clip and then I'll turn it off and, go to work or whatever, and then do the same the next day. And then when I sit down at my computer, which is, a couple of times a week, I upload the footage into the video and just kind of like edit it and, that sort of thing. So I'm currently up to Wednesday. So I've done it for 2 days. I've done the base and then 2 days, and it's working okay so far. Again, all I've done is drop all the files like into the video, but I haven't actually gone through and made sure it looks okay yet. The main thing is that I'm concerned about is like the lighting is different, because obviously it's a different day each time, but I can't control that. Even though I use like the same lights and stuff, it still looks kind of different. In this week's video, I have nails in the first bit and I don't have nails in the second bit. So you can like see that it's not all filmed together, which, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, like if people want to watch it, then people want to watch it, or if they don't, they don't. So I'm currently filmed this week, and then I'm also going to try and do next week as well, and just kind of see how they go. And then if people like them, I'll keep doing them. But as I've mentioned, my main thing is I don't want to start planning just to film. Like, that's not... I plan because it's something I enjoy, and it's something that, is kind of my hobby, and I don't want it to become, I'm only planning because I need to film it. So we'll see. That's a very long-winded story that has nothing to do with this video, but I think it's important because I know people have been interested in seeing other things, so it's coming. That's the too long didn't read. It's coming, I'm trying, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. In terms of this video, this washi that I used didn't really go much at all, but it was kind of the only washi that I could even get that was close. Nothing else that I had just seemed to go, so I ended up using this one. But yeah, as you can see, like it's totally the wrong tone. It's a real cool tone blue, and the tones in this kit are, is it called? I don't know. It's just, it doesn't match, but whatever. It's a planner head planner. Who gives a shit? We're here, whatever. So this was when I was working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'd swapped my day so I could go away on Thursday, Friday. So that's why this looks like that. As I mentioned, I have since changed it around because unfortunately I'm not going this week, which is very sad. I was very excited to go, but this is the world we live in, so you just got to go with it. But I mean, whatever. So I don't even know what else I put in this spread because there's not that much going on. Oh, that's right. I was trying to work out how do I denote, how do I mark off that I was going away? I wanted to sort of put something down. And I thought about putting the washi sideways, which I could have done, but I just wasn't really vibing with that because it kind of felt like I was working across all the days. So I ended up using this glitter washi strip instead, which, if you look at it, it kind of, it doesn't really show that I was away, but to me it did. It made sense in my head, which, it's my planner head planner, so that's the main thing. And it's not like I was going to forget that I was going either. So I just wanted something to kind of easily, mark it off and show that that's what was happening. So I ended up putting that down, and then obviously I left the rest of the days aside from the full boxes blank because I didn't know what I was going to be doing. And I also wasn't going to be taking this planner, so most likely it just would have been left empty because I don't have to-dos when you're on holiday. That makes not much sense. So yeah, and then I ended up putting my work labels on and just writing in the hours, even though again I know what hours I do. It's more just a visual cue sort of thing. Just to keep me on track. And then I think, I go in and I write them in as well, which is literally 9 to 5 every day. Very hard to remember, I guess. But yeah, so that's the only reason the only use I have for work labels. Otherwise I end up wasting them. So I'm may as well chuck them on and use them. So why not? Rather than, getting rid of them. And then last but not least, I put in a little flight tracker, which was meant to be my flight, which y'all know it didn't happen. But we're here. Hopefully we'll go next week. You'll need to watch and stay tuned and see, because I still don't know at this point, but you'll find out soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the spread and the, explanation into what's coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.